So there's a new movie out that's hitting the theaters all over America. Very hot. It's a low budget film by Jim Caviezel, the guy who played Jesus on The Passion. This guy made this movie, or starred in this movie, called Sound of Freedom. It's being played all over the country. I'm not a movie guy. I don't like watching movies, but this one definitely struck a curiosity for me. This is about child trafficking. As we know that here in America, child trafficking, or just human trafficking in general, is very prevalent and is taking over our country. And it's something that has to be brought and exposed to the light. Now, I've heard that a lot of theaters don't want to show this because Hollywood, celebrities, just Hollywood in general, the people who are in the Hollywood industry, the celebrities, are against this movie. This is a low budget. I don't know if this is a faith-based film. I'm not too sure. But a lot of people in Hollywood, the elites, do not want this to be shown because it is exposing what's really happening here. Please let me know your thoughts and what you think about just human trafficking, child trafficking, in the comments below. Now, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the trailer.
How'd that make you feel? Giving a child his freedom.
Felt good.
You have been at this for 12 years.
My country, 'tis of thee.
Why are you doing it?
Sweet land of liberty.
Because God's children are not for sale. It is the fastest growing international crime network that the world has ever seen.
We're Homeland Security. You know we can't go off rescuing Honduran kids in Colombia.
This job tears you to pieces.
And where my fathers died.
And this is my one chance to put those pieces back together.
Land of the pilgrims
And yet somehow you have failed to bring me one real-world lead.
It's over, Tim. Close up and come back home.
So you quit your job and you go and rescue those kids.
Let freedom ring. Let freedom ring.
South of that river is all rebel territory. No one goes in.
What if this was your daughter?
Sorry, man. She's gone.
Let freedom ring.
Hear that? That's the sound of freedom.
Sound of Freedom is one of those films that can legitimately change this world. So we want to ignite a fire in audiences and open their eyes to the dark reality of millions of children that need our help. Let's make this film a historic event and the start, the end of child trafficking. Theaters across this country are already selling out. Pre-order your tickets today, and you can send the message that God's children are no longer for sale.
That was definitely an intense trailer, if you say. But this low-budget independent film, I guess I would call it, I don't know if it's an independent film, but it's a featured film, but very low budget, has made $40 million plus in its first week, guys. This even surpassed what Indiana Jones made the first week. This film is actually taking a lot of heat because of its subject matter. Now, it's true what's happening. This is exposing traffickers that are trafficking human, in this case, child trafficking. And in my book, that is bad. That's a no-no. That's demonic. That is bad, and I really feel that it needs to be exposed. No doubt about that. Jim Caviezel is actually getting a lot of flack also from Hollywood elitists and just people for making this movie. Why is that Hollywood is against him making this movie? Is it probably because they're part of that trafficking society, that club? Are they the ones who are purchasing these humans for their consumption, if you will? Also, I've heard a lot of theaters that are playing this are actually refunding tickets back because a so-called AC going out at the theater or this or that is happening at the theater and they cannot show it. I'm going to go to my local theater this week and actually go watch this. I'm very excited to see this. I want to see what it's about. And also, why not support an independent film like this one that is exposing the criminal organization that is happening not only on the other side of our borders, but it's coming into our country, also being a detriment to kids. Now, we know that kids and nowadays in society are being targeted in many different ways. You could go on the internet and see what we're talking about. I don't have to explain it, but I think you know what I'm talking about. But I don't know. Let me know, what do you guys think about this movie? Have you seen this movie yet? And if you have, please let me know in the comments below and let me know what you thought about this movie. Like I mentioned, it's very awesome that this movie is getting a lot of traction, and I do encourage you guys go check this out. I'm going to go check it out with my family, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.